Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today we're watching episode 6 of The Detective is Already Dead. Last episode, we met the leader of an organization they're opposing, and her design is pretty great. Bit of a waste since she's a antagonist. Um, but yeah, apparently there's mechs in this world, and she was able to either hijack one or has access to one in general. What I assume happened is that maybe she was kidnapped and then somehow escaped and grabbed one of their like mechs they had lying around. Either that or she wasn't kidnapped and was able to requisition a mech in order to facilitate his rescue. And before I get started, I do want to mention that whatever shadow I'm looking at is bothering me immensely because it's on the smoke, but it's not deformed at all. It's like if it's on the ground. The smoke should be on top of that shadow, I think. Let's make sense of this by playing this. It was such a fast shot that it didn't even really matter, to be honest. But it was still off. All right. Opening skip. I got that pretty good. For some reason, before she came in, I thought that she was physically tearing down walls to get to him, like the Hulk. Okay, that's what happened then. I like how the bad guy is just back there chilling, waiting for them to stop talking. Both her and the monster. Yeah, it's clear she's one of these characters. But the fact that she's saying this means that there might be room for, well, a turnaround. Like, if she was raised to do this, if she's just been told it is her purpose, then that means she can find an actual purpose for herself, which makes me excited because, again, I like her design a lot. Is it voice activated? So, biological weapon versus technological weapon. So, that's how you make it do stuff. Also, she can balance really well on there. Look at her. She's perfectly straight. Oh, that sword is. Wait, where's she getting so many swords? You know, either Resident Evil or Doom seems like that design could be right at home. Nobody is, well, some people are born for specific things, but that doesn't mean you should do those things. And I have to say, I actually really like this villain. She's kind of endearing. I hope she can switch sides. Where is she getting so many swords? Yeah, that kind of elevator, huh? Usually they're super slow and things fall on you as you're trying to descend or ascend. I think I've seen them both in Half-Life and in Halo. There should have been a counter for ammunition in there. Is this actually what leads to her death? I hope the bad lady's all right. Well, you're one to talk, aren't you? Uh-oh, she's gonna die here, isn't she? Mid-sentence. Oh no, he's gonna hug her. Okay, that's better. You know, I'm kind of scared that the evil organization leader is just gonna kill her, and then at that point she might be irredeemable. Stop doing that, subtitles. It makes me think she's gonna die mid-sentence. 3 years ago. So if he was in his final year of middle school, he would essentially be in his last year of high school. And I mean, yeah, in his last year of high school right now. So a year later, he would be in college. What? What is this time? What is this timeline? Actually, no, he would be in college in the first episode, or in the first, like in the present, he would be in college because it's been a year since she died. How old are they? I don't understand. Okay, good. Please don't kill her off. I don't want her to die. Either of these. Well, I mean, we know CS is going to die, but I don't want her to die either. Also, it seems she threw another sword. Oh, probably stabbed either him or her. Uh, oh no, she's gonna die? What? She didn't notice her doing that? Oh man, I hope she doesn't die. I'm rooting for the villain not to die. But she looks too good, and she's kind of cute. I really want her to survive and become a good guy. Hey, I made that pun. That's not how. I guess it's not just invisibility. I'm glad she didn't die. That would have been a waste. Somebody's gonna have to explain the timeline to me. So she's still not dead. So they've been traveling for 3 years, and he's not 18 yet. Let's assume he's 17. Which he was like 14 when he met her, and he looked exactly the same. She looked exactly the same. Oh, I mean, she might have, but him, girls mature faster than guys, so she could have already grown at 14. But him, he's looked the same for this entire time. I really don't understand the timeline. He said Baka. Ignoramus? What? What's it? I think it might. I think every single one of my con, uh, problems with inconsistencies might actually just be the. Is that a young Millum from Slime? It might just be the actual subtitles. Maybe they're just translating everything badly. Seems she understands her situation. Oh no. That's something Darkness would say, and I do not like the idea of that. Well, she definitely seems like one, but knowing this series, they were still in middle school when they stopped a plane hijacking, so I don't know what's going on. Continuity is something that I'm very confused about this series in general. Oh, no amnesia. Probably. No, I'm not even looking at her chest, it's just her height. You can be flat and 17. Well, I mean, you could be short and flat and 17, I guess, but she gives off way more of a childish vibe than anything else. Like her outfit and her voice and how she acts. Hell about those apples. In the stomach of this thing I picked up. Well, it would probably have been better to explain this before this. Well, there was no apples. Well, knowing what happens after, that might be true. This apple-free apple pie. What's in it if it's not apples? Is it just entirely crust? So, the second half of this episode is not at all connected to the first half, and it's still a flashback, so I don't know where they're going with this. This just seems like they wanted to go back to having adventures with Siesta without actually committing to telling the story from that timeline overall. Like they want to have her dead, but at the same time they want to have a whole bunch of moments with her. Do doors in this world just not make sound? You know, 3 years ago they should have been the same age as what she supposedly looks like, but they looked exactly the same, so I have no idea what anything is anymore. I'm telling you, she needs to be convinced to be on our side here. You know, I really don't know about this series sometimes. Well, a lot of the times. It just doesn't flow well. I don't know where they're going with anything, and none of the cases or mysteries or something that you can figure out on your own. Things just, I don't know. Maybe the anime is just being done like really badly or something. Well, that's it for my reaction. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.